Well,
Lena.
obviously it does plenty thinking for us.
Yeah.
Does the thinking for you. Yeah, but this is it's true. It does a lot of thinking for us, even shows us things that we don't know. So we sometimes don't realize what we know and what we don't know. I mean, we have a vague idea, and with the help of the data, they make us realize what exactly where we stand. So we measure everything by looking at the data. We can analyze what our students know, what they don't know, and right away we can provide activities, we can provide the right solution to you so that it is transferred to the student. I think, Bev, you've raised your hand, so go ahead.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Hmm.
I'm on my phone. Okay.
Perfect.
For me, the biggest benefit is not having to chase clients for money.
Yes,
That's the
collection.
biggest nightmare when you work. If
Yeah.
you personally have to rely on people paying you, and then when they don't, you have to chase them, etc. So having that done for me is one of the biggest benefits, along with what you've been
Yeah.
saying.
If you are going to negotiate the conditions on your own, shield the payment. So Mark and then Jazz, over to you guys.
Hi. For me, one of the greatest things that we get is we don't have all that paperwork at the end of the term, all those reports. None of all that. It's still a nightmare having to go through and write all reports and things like that. That's one of my favorite things, is we don't have any of that. It's
Okay,
great.
yeah. Do you realize that you actually make it possible by writing or by reporting every day?
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
when you evaluate the activities, when you
Mhm.
evaluate the activities and the student acquisition, this simple gesture of doing the ticks, this is what helps us avoid all this paperwork of writing reports at the end.
Mm.
This is again the beauty of technology. Marisol, over to you.
Okay. Hello, guys. Well, to me, it's assistance. Uh, you know, it gives me peace of mind knowing that there are people there in each lesson when there is a problem, unexpected issues, and they're always there. They're always, so professional, attentive. To me, that's great. And it releases, the pressure that sometimes you've got. Things that can happen when you are having a lesson.
What else? Blanca, over to you.
I mean, honestly, I think there are so many things I could like write a whole list, but just to say one of them that I think is huge is the Salesforce. I mean, you're talking about if you want to do it on your own, I mean, you could either go the old Excel spreadsheet, whatever, and that would be extremely time consuming, or you could find some subscription for other companies that provide that service, but you're talking about 80, 100 euros a month. And I don't know, it's kind of a good deal for just 10% to have that just available. And then a sales team behind that that's going to be on top of it also. So
Yeah.
that's
All right. Now, there is one thing though that you are not mentioning, and I think it's one of the most interesting things that you can do, which is exchanging hours, right? Because this mechanism of exchanging hours allows you to provide potentially any service to anyone, anywhere. Now, if, for instance, for whatever reason, you're working from South Africa and you have a prospect that wants classes in Madrid, yeah, that mechanism allows you to do that, to exchange the class in Madrid with an hour online, for instance, that you can teach. Not to mention other preferences of students, such as male, female teacher, for instance, or business English, general English, beginners, advanced, whatever. Yeah. So any type of service potentially you can say yes to, regardless your availability. So